Hi, it's Lynn here and welcome back to The Seasonal Touch. Today we're diving into one of my very favourite things to look at this time of year, Easter tablescapes. Whether you're hosting a big Easter lunch, having a quiet cuppa with a friend, or just love seasonal inspiration, I think you're really going to enjoy this. I've pulled together 20 gorgeous table settings that caught my eye for all sorts of reasons. Some are beautifully simple, some are playful, some are surprisingly elegant, and all of them have something clever or inspiring going on. As we go through them, I'll highlight the little design choices that really make each table sing, why I think they work, what ideas you could borrow, and how you might tweak them for reuse, at other times of the year for other occasions. And don't worry, you definitely don't have to have the exact items shown in this video to recreate the look. In fact, I'll show you how just a runner, a colour palette, or a well-placed bunny can totally transform your table. And even if you're not setting a table this Easter, I promise this is still a lovely watch. It's just that cosy kind of seasonal content that helps us all feel a little more in tune with the time of year. So let's settle in, get inspired, and talk Easter tablescapes. Great tablescape is all about the layers, and what strikes me about this first one is the clever way that they've done that. Putting the base layer table mat at an angle like that and having it drape over the table is a clever touch, as it just adds something unexpected. I also love the texture created by the use of the strip of what looks like a heavy felt as a grass runner. The colour palette on this one definitely says spring, but when you look closely you realise that there's not a lot of Easter specific decor items here, and that makes it really easy to tweak if your get together isn't specifically for Easter, but maybe just sometime over these next few months and you just want to create that spring vibe. Potted plants are a really easy way to bring nature to your table, and especially useful if maybe flower arranging just isn't your strong point. You could always give those plants afterwards to your guests as a take-home gift. How lovely would that be? In this more rustic design, they've used these wooden crate style boxes to great effect. You can pick up a few of this style of decor box from numerous discount stores, and you can see how they could really lend themselves to be used over and over again throughout the year for different holidays and celebrations. I also love the way that they've incorporated real eggs into the display, as their colours really fit with the palette and the rustic style here. And of course you can find real eggs in all sorts of different shades. It's a great design for showing that Easter tablescapes do not have to be all in pastel hues. You'll also notice again that in this design there's minimal use of Easter specific elements, but the overall vibe still reads as spring and Easter, meaning that you don't have to invest in lots of Easter decor to get the look. Gingham is very much on trend just now, and we're seeing it everywhere from clothing to homeware, so this runner with its large gingham check is bang up to date. I love how they've paired it with the polka dots. Again, it's unexpected, but it absolutely works. At first glance, this design looks complicated, but it really isn't. A water hyacinth table mat to complement the kind of country style of the design, a couple of layered plates with a scalloped edge, bang on trend again, and a few twigs from the garden laid at an angle, moss that you can buy online or from any craft or modelling store, and they've just moulded it into a nest shape, all topped off with an egg. The little dish to the side just completes the look. There's a couple of strands of packing straw in there, or maybe it's just something straight out of the garden. Some shredded tissue paper would work equally well, and a couple of decor eggs, or maybe they're chocolate, an after dinner treat for each guest. I chose this one simply to demonstrate that the use of one striking seasonal element is sometimes all you need. In this case, the only Easter element is the table runner, which they've cleverly used in a blueprint to match what might be their everyday china or tableware. Because the runner runs the full length of the table, the Easter element is therefore visible to everyone, and it just goes to show that you can create a whole seasonal or holiday themed tablescape by simply switching out the runner. If you're short on time or inspiration, this is an easy one to replicate. Just get hold of a seasonal table runner that coordinates with your everyday dishware and you're all set. Once again, it's the simplicity of the design and the low effort needed to pull this all together that really spoke to me here. If you're looking for an easy template to follow, then this is a good one. You can see that they've used a coloured table mat as the base layer and have the same colour going on in the glassware. It doesn't have to be the exact same shade, any shade will still look cohesive. There's a clever mix of pattern with the table runner and the napkins, which shows that your runner and napkins do not need to be matchy. You wouldn't instantly think that these prints go well together, but because they're in keeping with the overall colour palette, they do work very well. And then they've just used repeating elements down the centre of the table. It looks like little faux potted plants, the type that you can pick up for pennies in IKEA, along with repeating Easter bunnies and eggs, which again could be purchased very inexpensively from any budget decor store. This is a design where you could easily build on what you've already got. Maybe you already own some napkins or table mats in a particular colour and you could just build out the other elements from there. What says spring and Easter more than daffodils, and using some potted ones as your table centre is ideal. No faffing with flower arranging needed, nature has already done it for you. I love the way that they've used multiples of the same bowl down the centre of this table, then alternated the contents. It's really pleasing to the eye and adds great symmetry. I reckon they've taken some real white eggs and then just dipped them in some water with a bit of added food colouring to get those blue eggs to match the hue of the plates being used. Genius, really. The whole look is uncomplicated and would be very easy to recreate. There are so many scalloped bowls in the stores just now too, in all sorts of pastel shades, so you could always switch out the white for another colour. This is one of those cases where they've taken one element and built the entire tablescape around it. In this case, I reckon they've taken the egg-shaped candles in the pink and lilac hues, along with those elegant glass candle holders, and created the entire thing around that. Matching some spring flowers to the colours of the candles and adding those to the table as a centrepiece is a beautiful touch. This is when it's great to keep an eye open for elements like those candles and candlesticks the next time you're browsing in one of the budget decor stores. Here in the UK, shops like The Range are perfect for things like this. You'll often find them even in the wedding decor section. Pick them up, tuck them away, and the next time you're ready to do a seasonal display, you'll be all set. If you enjoy this kind of video, it would mean a lot if you could give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps YouTube know that this is content worth sharing with others, and it makes such a difference in helping my channel grow. It's a small click from you, but a big help to me. Thanks. The next couple of ideas all have the same thing in common, the unique way of presenting the napkin in this cute bunny ears design. In the first image, I love how they've cleverly placed the napkin and egg in the wine glass. Such a cute idea. I also love the use of the twigs in the vase in the background too, which allows you to add some pretty hanging decorations to really enhance your table display. The next couple of images show how different that same napkin as the bunny ears trick can look when used with different colour palettes. It might be the only nod to Easter that you have on the entire table, but what a cute and effective one it is. This simple place setting idea could be used for any occasion at any time of year. You can use natural materials from the garden to tie around the napkin, or check out the bargain bins at your local craft store to see what treasures you can uncover there. You're bound to uncover something suitably seasonal. I love that the colour really pops when it's used in just two places, the napkin and the stemware, and the pared back design really lets that plate charger shine. With this one, it's the napkin's time to stand out. If you've got something this pretty, don't pair it with anything over fussy or patterned. That's why these very plain layered white plates work so well. The little nest here is something you'll need to source, but a quick Google of mini nests Easter table decor brought me up a whole host of results. Adding a name label to the egg in this design is a lovely alternative to traditional place cards, and if your penmanship's not great, there are always plenty of options on Etsy. I think it's the strong colour contrast that makes such an impact with this one. Those bright green gingham plates are gorgeous and have clearly been the inspiration for the whole design. That bright green tablecloth is key to it all, but I'm pretty sure that it could do double duty and be paired with a bright red and gold and make another appearance maybe for your Christmas table. I fell in love with the placemats in this image. I couldn't find anything similar online, but I did discover that you can buy this type of cane webbing by the roll, so maybe you could craft your own. Layered with the white and green gingham plates, it's a winning combination. Simplicity seems to be a word that I keep using over and over with these images, but here we are again with another beautifully simple design. Most people have got some white bowls in their dish collection, and just by filling that bowl with some moss, which you can buy in any craft or modelling shop, and popping an egg on top, you've got a very effective Easter place setting. I love the layered napkins. For large numbers around a table, I'll often alternate my napkins, a plain one at one place setting, followed by a pattern one at the next, followed by the plain again. You get the picture. But if you've only got a handful of people around your table, then you can be extravagant. Use all your napkins together. It adds such a creative touch. And notice that the colour accent here only appears in 3 places: the runner, the napkins and the flowers, and yet it seems to infuse everything. It just shows that you don't need it to be everywhere to be really effective. The layered effect is really in evidence in this design, but not with multiple plates this time. It's the double use of napkins again, but this time they've popped the plain colour under the plate and the patterned on top. I think it looks like these are bunny design napkins, but you could easily just use a pretty spring print for the one on top and get many more uses out of them throughout the spring months. The little baskets could easily be personalised with a name tag as a personalised place setting, and with similar baskets available at many budget stores, this is a really affordable design. Instead of coloured glassware, you could always just use any regular clear ones that you might already have and just tie a little piece of coloured ribbon around the stem to pull them into your colour palette. I thought this was a great way to create a personalised place setting, and these little Easter baskets make a great take-home gift for your guests too. Your table might have no other Easter themed elements on it anywhere else, but the use of these baskets filled with foil covered chocolate eggs means there's no doubt this table is set for an Easter meal. I chose this image because I loved the use of the stacked cake stands as the centrepiece. Even if, like me, you don't have 2 matching cake stands, I still reckon the eclectic look would work just fine. This idea could be repeated again and again for a Halloween table, a Christmas table, and all the special occasions throughout the year. How little effort would it be just to grab a couple of budding twigs and pop them in some water as they've done here, and the pastel blue tablecloth gives a pretty pop of spring colour as a beautiful backdrop to it all. Here's a top tip for you: always carry your table size with you, in the notes app, in your phone or whatever. You never know when you might come across a gorgeous tablecloth like this in a sale. You need to be ready with your table-sized hand to take advantage of it. I was really drawn to this centrepiece, and I reckon it would be pretty easy to recreate. Looks like you'd need a wicker basket, some moss, a couple of faux spring stems that you could chop up for the floral elements, a few decor eggs and a little ceramic bird, and you could keep your eyes peeled in the charity shops or the thrift stores for one of those. It could do double duty as a centrepiece for your Easter table, and then you could find a spot for it on a sideboard or your kitchen island or whatever, and just let it hang out there for the rest of the spring season. I thought this design had a real touch of elegance about it, a really grown-up design, if you will. We don't really associate gold with Easter, but I feel like it adds a real touch of sophistication, and it's a great way to reuse any gold pieces that you usually keep for Christmas. The repeating vases of tulips down the table adds that whole sense of symmetry to the arrangement and gives it a real sense of class. And once again, switch out those tulips for any seasonal blooms and you've got a tablescape blueprint you can repeat again and again and again throughout the year. They've used potted terracotta pots really effectively in this one. It's worth noting too that it looks like they've top dressed the plants with some moss, which is always a bit nicer to look at on a table that you're eating at than the bare earth. You could also use some fine grade gravel for this too. This design works really well to add some interest to the centre of the table when, as here, there just isn't room for a runner. The use of water hyacinth table mats plays to the use of natural elements. Of course, you could use wicker mats or raffia mats, or even get yourself a roll of the cane webbing that we talked about earlier in place of the water hyacinth ones shown here. Remove those eggs and it's simply a spring table, but their presence says it's Easter all the way. This design offers a lovely chance to utilise those family china pieces that don't often get to see the light of day. Maybe you've inherited some, or maybe yours is a charity shop find, but an eclectic mix of vintage china and granny core, as it's lovingly known these days, lends itself to the most charming Easter tablescape out there. Maybe this will spark an interest in collecting some vintage china, or maybe just unpacking yours from the dusty depths of the attic. It can be used for all sorts of fun tablescapes, but of course springtime seems to be its time to shine. As here, pair it with some vintage style glasses, scatter a few decor eggs, and your table will be well and truly set. So that's it, 20 tablescape ideas. Hopefully this has given you loads of inspiration, not just for your Easter table, but for any other celebration around a table that you've got coming up at any time of year. Have a lovely Easter and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.